Hey everybody, it's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are starting a brand new series with Crusader Kings 2 today. So, last week the new DLC Holy Fury dropped, and I finally decided to pick it up, and oh my gosh, I've been having so much fun. So, if you don't know anything about Crusader Kings 2, it's a grand strategy game, which is basically a large strategy game, but where most games tend to focus on countries and stuff like that, Crusader Kings 2 is all about the story of your dynasty. So, essentially, you need to get married, you need to have kids, and you basically play as a single character, and once your character dies, then you take over as the heir to your dynasty. So if you don't pop out babies, you know, your game is going to end pretty quickly. But what's so cool about Crusader Kings is there's so many random events, and there's so many cool things that can happen as the story is being told, that you can get some really crazy things happening. So, for example, when we played this at our live stream last Friday, we started down in Africa. I ended up marrying this girl to my character, like, as soon as the game started. However, I didn't realize that she was 49, which, especially at this era, you know, middle ages and stuff like that, it's a little too old to pop out babies, so that would have been a bad situation. So then, of course, I had to, like, go kill her, so I had to, like, basically spawn this hatch a plan to basically have my wife murdered. We failed the first time. She found out. She hated me. Second time, we ended up pushing her off a balcony, but everyone knew that we were involved, so now all of a sudden we're known as this murderer. About the same time, I met this other girl. We ended up having a bunch of kids, but most of them were girls except a boy. I ended up starting to invade all my neighbors because I was stronger than them. I ended up having to kill a baby because, you know, I didn't want a title to pass out of my lands. Once again, everyone found out about that. Then my second wife, you know, because my son died and she was only giving me female babies, and I needed a male heir because that was how our government worked for me to continue on playing. I decided, well, guess what? We're going to have to kill her now. So we started trying to kill her. And then at some point, we decided just to go ahead and eat one of our prisoners because why not? You know, let's be a cannibal. Oh, did I mention we were bears? Yeah, we were bears the whole time. Yeah, we were playing as Duke Bearstein of something. But that's one of the things with Holy Fury. It's kind of like a hidden little gem with the game. So we can create a new game. You can see, we'll do custom game setup. Wait. Hold up. Did we pick our era? We want to play the old era, but I want to kind of show you guys the different eras real quick. So this is the world, by the way. This mostly takes place in Europe and Africa. So anyways, new game. Oh, can we change the eras? Back. Here we go. So you can do early Middle Ages, Viking Ages, High Middle Ages, Age of the Mongols, or Late Middle Ages. And you can spawn the world in with, you know, everything that's going to be happening. You can play as one of these major characters. But what's so cool about Holy Fury is it allows you to basically customize your world. So you can do a completely shattered world, which basically sees every world and the world start out with equal footing. Or we can do a completely randomized world, which just completely goes crazy with everything. Right now, this is just kind of the base start. So if we were to start the game, we could play as any one of these races, which all existed back in 769. But what we're going to do is we're going to play as the shattered world. So we can scroll down here a little bit. We can go here to culture, and this is what's so cool about this particular expansion is it has this little hidden feature when you keep scrolling through that, oh, animal kingdoms, what? So yeah, you can actually play as animals in the game. So let's go ahead and turn culture and religious names. We're going to turn those to historical, and we're going to generate the world real quick. And you're going to actually see all these different animal races now exist. Now, it doesn't really affect anything in the game. Cultures don't really do much other than just give a little extra flavor. If people are from a different culture than you, they don't like you as much, but it doesn't really have that big of a impact on the game. So you'll notice, hey, we got cats. So we can play as King Smudge of Cattrike. So we can play as any one of these cats. Oh my gosh, there was a little kitty. Where did that kitty go? Where was that kitty? I just happened to, oh, look at that little kitty. We could play as a kitty. We could play as a dragon egg. Or we could play as an actual dragon. I like playing as a dragon egg. Maybe we should play as a dragon egg. We can play as hedgehogs. We could play as born old humans, but who wants to play as humans, man? Yeah, I got more humans. The other thing that when we randomize the world, like normally, you know, you see like Brentonians and Anglo-Saxons over here. You'd see people from India down there. But when you completely randomize the map, you might get like war elephants and stuff in England. You know, it really just kind of changes the whole game, which is awesome. Here's the bears, which we were playing as last time. Oh my gosh, the female bears look so cool. We can play as horses, because why not? We can play as the Swedes over here in, where is that? Afghanistan, I think? No, that's not Afghanistan. That's Iran, right? We can play as elephants down here. We got the dogs. Like, who doesn't want to play as the dogs? Hell yeah. I think that might be all the races. The cats, the dragons. Oh, the ducks. Where'd the ducks go? Yeah, there you go, the ducks. I think we're going to try playing as the ducks because they look so freaking cool. They're just like holding a sword. I love it. Okay, but there's a bunch of other options we can change here. So we can change the max number of countries or counties that someone starts with. If we go to realms, you can actually see these are what the different empires look like. You'll notice really quickly before we get into it, we have the Holy Roman Empire checked and the Byzantium Empire checked. What that means is normally, like when you start the game, you have the Byzantium Empire, which is the Eastern Roman Empire. They tend to have a lot of territory. So if you have this checked, you're going to have an equivalent to the Byzantium Empire somewhere on the map. Same thing with the Holy Roman Empire. So where's our Holy Roman Empire? These guys, who were these guys? High Chief, you're not the total leader. Yeah, you're Emperor Ul. So he is in charge of the Finno-Uric Empire. So this is the Byzantium Empire equivalent. There should be a Holy Roman Empire. I don't think it's this one. No, there should be one that says like Holy something. I think. And it should be on here somewhere, but oh, here you go. Holy Shepardi Empire. And there's the emperor of that. So we're going to leave both of those checked on, which means there's going to be some higher level territories. We can then adjust how many dukes, how many kings, how many emperors there are. We'll go few and few. Basically, I want everyone to start as small as possible, just so it's a little easier on us in the beginning. Random bloodlines I'm cool with. Random artifacts are cool. Rest of that we're going to leave as is. We can adjust how many female rulers there are. You know, how many are married. What's the age span, all that stuff. We're not going to adjust too much of that. We are going to leave animal cultures on because I think that's cool. Religions, we're going to do completely, fully random. So we're going to get some crazy religions. So this should mean like you won't see Christendom, you won't see Judaism, you shouldn't see Islam or anything like that. You'll get a bunch of like completely random ones. Now you'll see them now because we didn't have it on full random. I think they changed the name. But what's really cool is we can actually go in here and actually adjust our religion and really change what our religion's about. So we could come here to like we could go to Catholic, for example, and instead of dogmatic, we could make Catholic super warmongering. We can make it where it's pro polygamy. We could make it where, you know, they give astrology, they worship the stars, you know, and then the leadership is unchanged. So, you know, we could really adjust it all we want. So we'll do that after we re-random the world. You have to hit generate before any of this stuff takes place. Religious features have their features randomized. Yeah, that's what we want. We don't want it random. Religion name. See, this is where, I don't know, maybe we should just do straight random. Then we won't have any of these religions. The problem is, I like to have the culture, so if you randomize the culture names, what's going to happen then is, like, it won't be duck. It'll be something that's not duck. But I guess that's okay. We'll just completely randomize everything. All this stuff I think I'm cool leaving as is. We're not going to adjust too much. And de jure kingdoms we're going to leave as random as well. De jure kingdoms are basically, like, so you'll start with, like, a province or two, but every province fits inside a de jure kingdom, which basically is saying, hey, this particular territory there is the kingdom of X, and so then you can declare war on the neighbors if you're in that same kingdom, so you can actually become the king of that kingdom, kind of thing. So, all right, what do we got going down here? So once again, we have Emperor Ball. Ooh, so these are the elephants. Can we let's look at culture first. So these guys are the elephants right here, the Digimon. So these guys are our elephants. They're down here. These guys are our hedgehogs. Yeah, the blue guys were the hedgehogs. These are horses or are these kitties? Yeah, these are the kitties, and these must be the horses. Yeah, the horses are there. Islanders, who are these guys? These guys are just like humans, boring. Who wants to play as humans, man? These guys are them. These are the dragons. Ooh, this is gonna be, never mind, ignore me. Then these were our bears. These are our ducks. Oh, I don't know if I want to be a duck now. We might want to re-roll it, because I don't really want to spawn as a duck right next to the empire there. You know what, screw it. I'm going to go back and let's turn back on historical names. Yeah, I wish this was split up. I wish you could do random religion name, but historical culture name. That would be better. But we're just going to go straight historical. So we might end up being like Catholic ducks. Why not? Catholic ducks who, you know, are pro-polygamy. So we'll spend a little bit of time re-randoming the world. I think, like I said, I think I want to go with the ducks. Maybe the elephants, but we're going to kind of have to see how the world works. Pro-Basidia Empire. Once again, the elephants. Man, the elephants really want to rule. And we got the ducks right next to them again. But There's enough ducks down here. I think we'll be good. The cats are over there. The cats and the dogs are right next to each other. Cool. Oh, the other thing I should mention, like, as a dog or as a duck, for example, we could marry a hedgehog and it wouldn't be any issue. You know, your kids might then be a duck or a hedgehog, depending, but it really doesn't matter. Because once again, it's based on culture. Who are these guys? These guys are the bears. The bears spread all the way over the Iberians. The horses are a little small. The dragons are a little small as well. Okay, yeah, I think I like this. So then let's like look at the realms real quick. Wait, where are my ducks? My ducks are all over here, all the way down to Greece. Yeah, maybe we'll go into Greece. Maybe we'll go into Greece. Realms once again. Yeah, we might spawn over in Greece. I think that might be fine. Let's look at religion real quick. So we got Shia, and then we have Yazidi, and then we have a lot of Buddhists. Okay, let's take a quick look at these religions. So what does Buddhist look like? We could be a Buddhist duck, man. I don't know what order these are in. Buddhist. So they're currently unyielding. They're all about divine marriage. What does that one do? Divine marriage. We're definitely going to go polygamy, because I think it's going to be freaking hilarious. Divine... Where can we find that? Divine marriage. Close kin marriage is allowed. So we can marry our... Alright, that's actually kind of hilarious. Maybe we want divine marriage instead. Religious tax, we can basically tax subjects of different groups. That's boring. That's boring. That's boring. All right, let's look at Shia then. Let's see what Shia looks like. Shia. By the way, so the elephants are Jewish then. We'll have to someday like go through all these and look at everything. So we're looking for Shia. I wish I could type this in because this would be a little bit easier than having to scroll through and try figuring out where everything is. Can we just click on it and then get it that way? No, not really. No, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? I've probably missed it a couple times. I mean, I know I have because I scrolled past it. So your ancestor variation. So the religious head can decide upon dead ancestors to give special assembly. Agnetic clans. Female characters are not allowed in the council. Yeah, we're definitely changing that. We want to be able to rule as a female. Makes the game a little bit easier. Also, too, yay. Let the women rule kind of thing. So, we got a couple people down here. So this is two different empires right now, right? Realms. So yeah, we have two different realms right here. We have Flapper and we have Mallard. And then down here we have Malta. Malta, that's kind of... Oh, Count Quacker. And then one random human. You know what? I like being Count Quacker. I think we're going to be Count Quacker. Yep, and we're going to try unifying all Greece under our rules. So Count Quacker is currently Shia. So then let's go ahead and just Shia then. And we're going to make it so we can have female and male. Now, the only issue is it's a little hard sometimes to see with the animals. Wait, are you female or male? We had this bear that we were trying to marry. Turns out we were a male and it was also a male, so that was making it kind of hard. So what's unyielding? I don't know the differences of this, so we're going to look at these real quick. Unyielding. Armies are stronger while defending their home territories. This religion is resistant to proselytizing, and great wars are allowed. Okay. Peaceful. Rulers are less likely to start wars. Pfft, boring. Rulers, warmongering, do not receive opinion penalties for raised vassal levies. Great wars are allowed. Hell yeah, dude. Proselytizing. This religion encourages missionary work. Great wars allowed. Okay. Base moral authority is high. This religion can intermarry with neighboring faiths. Great holy wars are allowed. I like holy... I like unyielding. But that's only stronger. I think we're going to do warmongering. I like the idea of warmongering. We're going to be like warmongerish. Divine marriage, let's see. The gods have chosen certain bloodlines. They must be maintained pure. I was really going to do polygamy, but my gosh, marrying, you know, our children together just sounds amazing. Oh, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get, like, the negative events from, like, marrying your sister. Like, your kids are going to be, like, idiots. But, we might have to roll with this. We might have to roll with this. Religious tax, that's boring. Astrology, bloodthirsty gods also sounds amazing, too. So, okay, we're going to go divine marriage. And agnetic, we don't want. We want females allowed. So, can we switch that here? Equality, yeah. Both gods and goddesses in heaven. So we worship the god and goddess duck. Yeah. We could also do a Natick and basically not let men. Which would be fun. Some of these are also fun too. Characters can perform rite of passage. Ooh, unite. Units from counties follow the true faith. Yeah, religious head can decide upon dead answers. That's boring. Daring, prepared invasions are allowed. Prisoners of different religion can be sacrificed for piety. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Bloodthirsty God sounds so good, but I think we need equality. And Divine Marriage just sounds too fun. Divine Marriage just sounds way too fun. So let's see, what is this? The Caliph is the temporal head. I know I butchered that. The religious head can call for jihads. Okay. Leadership can only be changed when reforming pagan religions. So can we just, like... If we re-rolled... How do we change to a pagan religion? Is it possible to change to a pagan religion, or does it have to actually be? Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think we can, because I think I would like to be a pagan religion, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. And so, we're going to basically have a ruler that we're going to be stuck with, I guess, the head of the religion, so that'll be fine. And then we're going to go ahead and adjust our ducks. So here we can go ahead and do some, like, cool stuff. Let's just keep randomizing until we get, like, a cool duck. Or not. Oh, we don't have any different options. Alright, cool. We literally don't have different options? That's weird. Age, young. We can change his background. There you go. Well, guess what? Our duck's not going to fight that much. There you go. I don't want our duck, our first character, to really get into the battle too much, because you have a really high chance of dying when you're in battle. So we're going to try avoiding that as much as possible. It's this one. I want something that's duckish. Give me something that makes look like a duck. Duck has, like... I don't want to go through all 90 of these. There you go. There you go. We're going to go with that. And I like the green. That'll be fine. Okay, so now we can actually adjust our guy. So there's a bunch of different traits your characters can get. You know, like from stressed to depressed to lunatic. And what's cool is when you have those, you're more likely to get certain events. So if you're a lunatic, you're going to get certain lunatic events, which is really, really cool. Oh, yeah, our last character, our bear character, we were actually a poet. And so then we started writing poetry to our wife, who basically just pissed her off. The best one to get is Genius, which basically just gives you more of every stat. You can see we have Diplomacy, Martial, Stewardship, Intrigue, Learning. Each one of these affects certain things in the game. The higher the stat is, the better it is. So why wouldn't you just take Genius? Well, look at our age. Because it gives us plus 30, now all of a sudden our age is 46. So we're starting as a pretty old duck. Now what we could do is we could add some negative traits, like we could be a depressed duck who is also super stressed out. Now we're only 17. The downside is, stressed and depressed are really, really bad because they lower your fertility, they lower your health, you're more likely to die soon, so you don't necessarily want negative traits. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay as a somewhat young duck, and I think we're going to get like something, I think Gardener was really good. No, I want something that's going to give us basically better chance to pop out babies, and then from there... Temperate, we want something good. What was it? I don't remember what we grabbed last time, because it didn't add us a lot. Like, Diligence isn't bad. It adds 10. That's not too bad. But Diligence doesn't add anything. We want something that's going to give us... We could just become Lustful, which I think technically is negative, right? Where did Lustful go? Lustful. We could be Attractive. It gives the attraction opinion, but it doesn't necessarily give you more... chance to have a kid. Fertility 10% for strong. Now that makes us 41. I don't necessarily want that. That's a little too much. There's Lustful. Lustful doesn't add anything. It just lowers your monthly piety, but it gives you more fertility, which is what we want. So let's go ahead and we're gonna remove. Dang it. We're gonna once again add Lustful, and then let's just get something that's gonna give us just a little bit. I don't really necessarily want to do personal combat. Church opinion, trade opinion, opposite trade opinion, though. I think we might want to go charitable, then. Or maybe a charitable, lustful duck. Sounds good. What's patient? Patience 12. That would make us 28. That might be a little too old. Let's do charitable. So now we're 22. We're a charitable duck, who is an amateurish plotter. We can change our educational. This basically, once again, just slightly changes things. We probably want to do a fortune builder. Is that going to add to our age? Yeah, that's going to make us 31. So maybe not that good. What about Thrifty Clerk? Oh, it also gives us more fertility. Yeah, there you go. So now we're a 25-year-old duck. We have charitable, which gives us, basically the church likes us more. We have 20% fertility there, so we actually have an extra 25%. Yeah, so our fertility is 75%, so we should be able to pop out a baby as soon as we get a wife. We could come here and bump up our health and stuff like that, or we could bump up our stats, but, obviously that's going to give us more age. So our name is Count Blunder. What? No. Oh, crap, that's right. You can't change the name. Our dynasty is McDuck. I like that. But they won't let you, which this is the dumbest thing. I can't keep the same name. We can't be Count Quacker. So Count Scrooge. Oh my gosh, Count Scrooge McDuck. Yes, we might have to do that. Can we, how do you spell Scrooge? Quackmire? Quackmire's pretty good too though. Blunder, Howard McDuck. Okay, no, I changed my mind. We are now Howard McDuck. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely wonderful. And I think we're good to roll. So yeah, let's just go. Let's finish. So now we're going to hit play. Now this is where we get to change all of the stats. We could turn on Iron Man. I don't know if we'll have to reload. Really what happens, like, so for example, if we don't pop out a kid and then we die, or specifically, well, actually it'll be a kid because I think men and women should be able to rule. But if we don't pop out a kid before we die, then it's basically game over. So maybe we want to leave Iron Man off because, you know, we might find ourselves in battle or something like that, which might just straight kill us. We might just start over. We might just not use that. The one stat that we're actually going to change is we want to find, let's see where it is. Where is it? Pregnancy flavor, Holy Fury. We're going to leave all the Crusades. We're going to leave most of this. I don't even know what it does. I'm going to have to go through it all eventually. Way of life, release prisoner after punishment. Hell yeah, dude. Pagan reformation. Nice. Interfaith marriages, raiding, culture conversion. Yeah, we're not going to be able to raid, which sucks, but shattered retreat, we're going to turn off. Essentially, anytime you beat an army in this game, they retreat. If you have Shattered Retreat on, they can basically go like 7 provinces away, and it just gets ridiculously annoying, and it takes forever just to chase them down. So we're just going to leave it off. It could become a problem if, you know, all of a sudden we die or our army gets beat because we're not going to retreat as much, but, you know, hopefully that won't be the case. So let's go ahead and load in the game, and let's have some fun with this. So this is all the religions, so right? Yep. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2. You play as a succession of medieval rulers from a single dynasty. There's no set goal, but the world is filled with ambitious rivals. Secure more land to increase your power and protect your family. You also can't hold an infinite amount of land, so we have a domains size. So essentially, we can only hold 4 territories. If we have more than that, we start getting negatives and stuff like that. This is our piety. You can usually spend piety to build buildings, or it depends on your religion and everything, but you can use your piety for different things. Same thing with prestige. You can tend to use for, you can use prestige to maybe buy buildings as well, depending on stuff. The other thing is prestige, essentially, a lot of times you get events and stuff like that that will give you or cost you prestige. This is your gold right there. 8 is how many total realms or current, how many domains, however you say that, domains that we currently have. Right now we have 8 under our rule, and our score is 0. So as a ruler, your first priority is to secure an heir. It's a plausible real-time strategy game, and it's on a full 3D map. Yep. Adult culture. Yep, we can raid overseas with ship. Yeah, I don't think we care about any of that. So let's take a quick look. This is us. We currently don't have a wife. Our heir is Baron Kanasi of Pyrgos. So he's just our baron, so he's one of our vassals then. You can see we're currently his liege. We can see that we have no family right now. We have no religions. We do have vassals who mostly like us, which is good. That's this opinion right there. Bunch of people in our court. Good. We don't have anyone in our family who is abroad. Our personal combat right now is -3. That's bad. So if we ever find ourselves fighting in a duel, you know, we're going to suffer a little bit. But like I said, we're going to try. I'm actually going to say, hey, I don't want you to lead armies, Mr. Duck. The reason for that is because we don't want to die until we get a family out. What we'll probably end up doing is we're probably going to play him super aggro, super mean, super crazy. Basically, we're going to try taking as much territory as possible and piss off as many people as possible with him, so that when our son takes over, everyone's going to like us a little better. So you can see our family tree. We don't really have anyone because it's just us right now. You can also see our realm tree. Once again, just us. Then this is it's a feudal system. Okay, one thing I'm not entirely sure of is, what is our succession laws? Absolute cognate. So the most powerful child of the ruler succeeds through. Other influential children are likely to intervene. This law is very popular with your offspring, with the exception of the oldest one. The less of your dynasty, women inherit on the same ground as men. So essentially, whoever's the most powerful child is going to then succeed. What's great is there's some inheritance laws where it'll split up your territory. So for example, if you have like 2 de jure kingdoms, it would give 1 to one kid and 1 to the other kid. We don't want that one. This one seems fine. We don't really care which kid we play as. Now, there might be a case where we get like a crazy interbred child who literally is completely insane, and we'd rather play as the other one, and the crazy one might kill the other one, and then we're stuck with the crazy one. But you know, it's gonna be fun. We're really gonna roleplay this as much as possible. There's a lot of events we could be like, hey, this is gonna be better for us. Screw that. We're going to play like Count Howard. We're going to go crazy, man. So that's our army. Not really that big right now. Our stats are pretty bad. We want to get those all a little higher. We're Shia Muslim. Okay, so first thing, let's go ahead and pick an ambition. Our first ambition is we're going to want to groom an heir. So basically, we're going to want to have a kid. This is also going to give us another 20% fertility, which is great. We can also then choose a focus. And I think we want probably to go ruler. How many city vassals do we have? Mayor. We have 2 mayors right now. They both kind of like me. So let's go ahead and grab city vassal opinion then. So those guys should like us more now when we reload. So this is basically just a focus that we're going to have for 5 years. And so we're basically just going to get in +2 stewardship now until then, which is good. Once again, you'll have events and stuff like that. We're pretty young, even at 25. So this whole bar here is going to get pretty filled with stats as we continue on. Yeah, we don't have any kills with him, so that's probably going to be okay. Now we have our council. Our council, we can give jobs. We can have them do stuff. Before we get there, can we declare war on our neighbor? This is our territory, right? Yeah, this is all our territory. So we currently don't own this territory right here. Can we declare war on you? We can take conquest. Muslims can conquer single border countries without specific reason at the cost of 50 piety. So as soon as we get our piety up to 50, which is going down because we're lustful, then we can actually just go ahead and declare war on him. Same thing over here. Can we declare war on you? Is it going to be the same thing? Yeah. So since we can't directly declare war on him, one of the things we can do with our consul is our chancellor right here. We can fabricate claims. So this game works where you can't just randomly declare surprise wars on people. You have to have a reason. Different religions, different cultures and stuff like that have easier times with it. For example, if you're playing as the Norse and stuff like that, you could go raiding and steal people's money. A lot of times you can just like try vassalizing people just to prove you're the strongest, biggest, baddest, badass kind of thing. But a lot of like more of the quote unquote civilized world, which is completely messed up because we completely randomized it, you tend to have to fabricate claims. So he's going to try fabricating claims. He's going to have a 10% yearly chance to fabricate a claim. If he succeeds, we're going to have to pay a little bit of money, but then we'll be able to declare war and conquer this guy straight out, which is going to be nice. Our marshal, I think we want to probably train troops just to get more troops. Organize the army. What's this do? Just less cost. Yeah, go ahead and train troops probably in our capital for now. So we have a pretty small area. By the way, we can also like appoint different guys here. So for example, he has an 8 stewardship right now. We could find someone with a 9 and appoint him. But for the most part, I'm going to leave everyone as is. You just go ahead and collect taxes, make money. Our spy master, we're going to have him go study technology. So for the most part, everyone's on a pretty even footing technology-wise. So we'll just send you over there. By the way, real quick, what did the empires look like? Yeah, so we have the empire over here. This was the Holy, oh snap, and then we have the Holy Roman Empire right here. So the Shah Na Nasha of the Blessed Kurdish Empire, okay. And then the Prob Skydia Empire over here too. So those are going to be the only 2 emperors. We will probably maybe have to fight them. But what could happen, for example, is we could go here. He has an heir right now. He has 2 children. If both of his children would die, then there would definitely be some succession issues. There could be civil war. All that kind of fun stuff can happen. And at any point, we could sit here, choose a plot, and we can try killing him. We're not going to worry about killing him, at least yet. Let's see, what else? We don't have an heir of our dynasty. Oh, yeah. Down here, I want you to make me get piety, please. Do any of these give me piety? Monthly piety, yes. So you're currently giving me 0.51 piety. So we should actually be making monthly piety as soon as we unpause the game. Good. We looked at our laws. We can do inheritance laws. We can change it. We can change our realm laws, all this stuff. As time goes on, we'll probably end up tweaking that. We got different technology that we can slowly upgrade and stuff like that. Our military is pretty small. Basically, our vassals have no territory right now, which kind of sucks. We can shut the gates. We can recruit court physician. Yeah, I'm going to do this. You have sent messengers and scouts to all directions to scout the realm for skilled physicians that'd be willing to take up residence. Word should reach you if they manage to find suitable candidates. Hopefully they will not bring back a quack slaver. What? Okay, cool. And then we can go on a pilgrimage to Mecca. And this is something every able-bodied Muslim is expected to do. Decadent character, so we could get rid of... Decadent characters will get rid of that trait. Decadent is an actual trait, right? Decadent. Search all. Deck. Is it decadent? Deceitful. Deceitful. How do you spell decadent? Where was that at? It was here, wasn't it? No. It was here. D-E-C... D-E-C-A. Decadent. You know, my worry is that decadent is going to be lustful. I don't know if that's a fact, but this might be a decadent trait. That's my concern. I don't want to get rid of that until I have a baby or two. So, we'll see. We'll see. So anyways, we will click on that eventually. We can invite nobles to court. We can compose a book. We can get money, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to worry about any of that. We don't have any factions yet. This is our religion. There's no head of the religion. How do we become head? So... which rejected, blah, blah, blah. How do you get the formal head of Shia is the Caliph. The Caliph can grant the invasion. How can we become Caliph? Moral authority. A low authority, blah, blah, blah. How do we become head? Does it tell me here? Right click to interact. Create title. So it would cost us 200 prestige and cost you 400 gold. So I guess apparently we just need to take over some territory and then we can actually create the Shia Caliph, Kafali, whatever. And then we can actually rule it. I know I'm butchering some of these names, I'm sorry. Societies, these are things that we can join. We can join the Magna Society or the question mark Society. Can we join these societies? List all known societies, list all members. You might have to be, I don't know for a fact, but you might not be able to join it unless you're the Hermeneutics Society. Can we become it? Can we join it? I don't know if you can join it. List all known societies. Lucifer's own. Oh, you can show interest in joining society. Gotcha. So we need to have a learning greater to 10 to join that. Whoa, what? We can join the assassins? Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so these are cool. We'll have to look at those later. So we don't have an heir. We're going to lose a bunch of titles when we die. Yep, we can create one title. So the duchy. Ooh, this is nice. What is this duchy? Where is the de jure? There it is. Oh, snap. Okay, so here's the thing. Once we create this duchy, once we have 200 gold, then we'll immediately be able to declare war on this guy for that duchy. I should have done that before we actually sent our council dude out. So we're going to end up moving you then somewhere else, probably to this territory then, so we can go declare on him. That would be great. That would be great. Okay, yeah, I like that. Actually, maybe we'll just go try declaring war on Naxos. Yeah, because you're by yourself. Anything else? Ruler unmarried, yep. And special minor titles can be granted. We can do our physician and our regent. Our regent, does anyone really like us? Is anyone really good? Is anyone genius? Genius is the best. Oh, you know, we picked ambitious last time. That's one of the better ones. That's what we should have grabbed. What about strong? Let's see, what do we have? Patient, charitable. The regent's going to be in charge of our kid if we die kind of thing. So gregarious, trusting, honest, brave, duelist. You know what? Beaky Mayor, you are now my regent. Congratulations. Probably too big of a title for you, but that's fine. All right, let's see if we can get a wife. Oh my god, it's a little baby wife. So first thing is I want to see if any of these guys are genius. Genius is like the best one ever. We got diligent, which isn't bad. Zealous isn't bad. Paranoid is okay. Stutter's kind of because your kids have a chance to actually pick up these traits. You're not terrible. You're a little older than me. What we could do is we could find characters this way, and we want to go for gender, woman, married, no, and my culture. And we should be able to find people. And then is there anyone with genius? No. And so then this is really where it's just like, okay, who's the best of the best out of these guys? You're an aspiring leader, defender, kind, stubborn, gluttonous, yeah. You're just a kid, but you're haughty, idolizer, affectionate. Those eventually turn into these other skills as time goes on. But you're not 100% which is which. I don't know if I really want a paranoid friend. Yeah, none of those are particularly, like, since there's no genius there, I think we're just going to go ahead and grab one from here. And what was the one that was really good? You were temperate, greedy. Greedy is not great. Weak we definitely don't want, because we don't want our kid to be weak. You are... Indolent could be charitable, slothful, or gluttonous. That's not bad. Haughty could be proud, arbitrary, or cruel. Arbitrary is terrible. Yeah, you might be completely crazy. Also, you're not a duck. I want a duck. I'm marrying a duck, okay? Because I am a duck, and us ducks stick together. I think we're going to roll with you, right? Greedy wasn't bad. No, you're weak. That's not the one we're going to roll with. Who was the one we're going to roll with? Paranoid. It was this one. Zealous, temperate, diligent. Yeah, you're fine. You got stutter, which isn't great. We do have an ambitious duck. Ambitious is amazing. You're also brave. Envious is eh. Slothful is terrible. But ambitious is amazing. So slothful is -1 to everything. Ambitious is a +2 to everything. So if our kid came out slothful, that would suck. If our kid came out ambitious, it would be amazing. If it came out with both, I could live with it. Screw it. We'll get more fun. We're not going to min-max as much as we probably should. So you know what? We're going to grab the slothful, ambitious type. Nothing bad ever happens when you marry ambitious. Ambitious is a trait that you want your character to have and you don't want anyone else to have. Because it will absolutely wreck. Like, ambitious basically means they want your titles. And why won't it show up when we do it that way? That's weird. That's weird, because it should show up the trait. No one else was genius, though. We did look. Unless we still would want to go with this one. But you have a stutter. I don't think I'm cool with that. Because that negative diplomacy kind of sucks. Alright, hey, let's get married. Arranged marriage, yep. We're going to gain no prestige because there's nothing special about it. So, sweet. Let's go ahead and get married. And let's unpause the game. Let's go up to speed 3 for the time being. We had some people arriving at our court. Oh, that's the other thing we wanted to do. I accept your suggestions, so we're going to get married. Cool. Let's go here and find characters. And we want to find people that are going to join our court. Anyone that will join our court. And we're going to do any culture. And we're going to do any sex. And so we just want to find people that are really good at stats just to join our court. Because they could replace people, they could do stuff, so invite to court, as long as they like us. If they don't like us, then obviously we don't want them. But having a decent sized court is never a problem. You know, like we get slightly better marshals perhaps, so sure. You really like me, so go ahead and come to my court. Now let's see, stewards. Stewardship's pretty bad with everyone, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and invite you. Are you my... Oh, you already got an invite to court. Gotcha. Spies. Yeah, these guys are dangerous. You know, people with higher stats. But these stats, pretty much everyone's stats right now suck, just FYI. And sure, we'll invite you to court. So it's probably like the same 6 people, but there you go. Okay, so we should be married now. Shortly after you spread the word of you seeking the employ of a court physician, a Jewish exile appeared at your court. The exile introduced himself as Ina of Saban and explained that he'd served as your physician to many rulers before, and as such offers your service in return for fair pay. Your learning is only 11. Okay. You hate me, though. I'm gonna say no. No. I don't want my physician to hate me. There's a problem with that. Okay, we got some people joining our court. This is all fine. Okay. Thank you. You've been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there's a master of the craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with your glorious portrait of you. Hell yeah, dude. Mint the court, we lose 100 gold, we gain 100 prestige. We could gain 100 gold and 100 prestige, but there's a chance that we could become deceitful. We will gain greedy, there's a chance for us to become deceitful. Greedy gives us more money. Deceitful is not terrible, it's just intrigue. Make me money, man, we need the money right now. So, I think we didn't get it. We only got, no, we did get deceitful. Dang it, dude. Well then, alright, our diplomacy sucks now, which is probably not a good thing, but at least we're really good stewardship, so we can hold more territory the higher our stewardship. More people are joining our court. We are currently married now. You're currently living here, right? I don't want you to lead armies either. You don't really like me. I'm going to try swaying you, which might go really badly, but we shall see. We can grant minor titles. Let's just find the physician. Who's my best duck? You're at a 17, and you like me, so sure. Baron Gladstone, you are now my new duck. You're my physician duck. All right, so what we wanted to do is we wanted to move our... We got to move our fabricate claims here in a second. Mayor Becky approaches you and presents you a request to buy a small plot of your land in Achaea. It's a hard decision to take since he promises to pay well. We get more gold, we lose a little bit of prestige. And then we lose castle tax for a little bit of time. I'm gonna take the gold. The prestige loss sucks, but what we're gonna be able to do is now immediately create our title. So at any point we can see our de jure. So there's our duchy. The title above it is the kingdom. So once we have, what, 51% of this? No, once you have 2 duchy titles, then you can create this kingdom and start declaring war. And then we have the empire. So then this is a whole empire that we eventually want to conquer. So that's going to be our goal. It's going to take a little bit to get there, but that'll be okay. So anyways, we should have enough. Is this you? This is me. So we should have enough now where we can create this duchy. Yep. So we create a new duchy. And we can now set crown focus. Setting as your crown focus would be more likely to prosper. Is that where we want to do the focus? No. Where's our capital? I actually don't know what our capital is. I think it's this one, right? This is the capital? Make crown focus. Yeah, so let's make that our current crown focus. Cool. So it's more likely to prosper and develop. You can also build buildings here. So like we can come here and start building buildings and stuff like that with our money. For now, I'm going to keep a little bit of money in the bank always because there's, especially when we're trying to get claims and stuff like that. So now what we can do is we can immediately declare war. You have no allies. So you're now going to get declared war on. How big's your army? 355. It's tiny. Declare war. And we're going to force vassalize or de jure claims. I think we want this one. So it's a vassal by spending a significant amount of prestige. We can go to war for the duchy. So if we win, we're going to take everything. We're going to either vassalize him or take all the titles. Okay. Or we can do this one, which when we win the war, he'll become my liege. I think we want this so we can steal his titles. How good is this territory? Oh, it kind of sucks. Yeah, but we don't really have any other options. So this is going to lose a bunch of prestige. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll have prestige. And so then with that, let's go ahead and raise our armies. And then we're going to try merging all our armies up over here before he catches us. He is going to catch us. So now we're going to move everyone over here instead. You're going to be like this, aren't you? Okay, he stopped. Ever since the pursuit of wealth began, you started keeping a close eye on both incomes and expenses. Your coffers seem to be filled to the brim more often than not. A thriving economy is good for the realm. +1 stewardship. Hell yeah, dude. We are awesome at what we do. I'm an idiot. I forgot to... Oh my god. I forgot to stop these guys. You stay there. Pause. Everyone come down. Okay. No, I'm just trying to keep them from... Because the game will lock in at times. It's like EU4 in that. No, stop. Everyone stop. Stay there. Stay there. We're just trying to get everyone merged up. That's all we're trying to do, dang it, game. All right, so we have different flanks. We don't have that many commanders right now. Actually, we only have 2 commanders, which kind of sucks. Do we have that turned on, by the way? Military, what was that under? I think that was here. I think it was down here. Auto-assign commanders, please. So I'm just going to let you assign commanders. So anyone who's good at it should automatically assign. We will give... let's get the ducks on the flank, man. There we go. So now we're going to go fight him. It's going to be, you know... Should be a pretty easy battle here. Where's the battle? There it is. No, wait. Where is the battle? Where's the battle? How do we see the battle? There we go. So you can see he doesn't have anyone on the right flank, which means we can just immediately push here. So yeah, he's going to be very dead. So if you don't have if you don't have enough troops to hold a flank, you know, you usually aren't going to win too well. So there we go. We are current victor, and we're going to go chase him down and go kill him off, and then we should come back here, be able to come back here and siege. So this will be pretty easy war for us. But once again, we are, you know, we have three territories. He only had 1, so it was going to be really hard for him to win anyways. Hopefully we can wipe him out here. Probably go speed 4 at this point. No, we didn't wipe him out, but we'll just start sieging things down. He doesn't have enough troops to actually siege my stuff, so we're going to be okay. So now we'll actually want to, we could siege down the capital. As soon as we do that, we're going to then become we'll have 100% war score. But what we'll probably end up doing is actually sieging down the tax here too as well from the city, from the temple, because that can make us a little bit of extra money. So we'll just keep the siege going, basically. I'm thinking a good way to sway Duchess Fanny into liking me. Her name is Fanny. Oh my gosh. What could possibly titillate her senses of a woman like her, I wonder? I will send her some nice young lads. Okay, well, let's see. What is she? She's ambitious, she's slothful, she's brave, and she's envious. So she always wants other things. I will send her some nice young lads. Oh my god. So we might find out that she gets pregnant and it's not her kid. But anyways, at least according to the reports of the group of prostitutes, Duchess Fanny was extremely satisfied with the presents. I suppose I will have to take them on their word. So she likes us. She likes us. Yeah. Yeah. We might have accidentally, however, got her pregnant. But that's okay, because the kid will still count as us. Still count as our kid. So it says that the tax is currently looted. It shouldn't take too long. Now see that's ticking down, so you can see we're actually looting it right now. So yeah, we're actually making money off of this. I don't know if it hits all at once or what exactly happens, or if we have to wait for the end. Let's just see. So we ended up taking 8 gold from the siege. All right, sure. Not a lot of gold, but it's fine. Let's go ahead then, and we are going to click here. We're going to offer peace, and I want to enforce demands. Now, that should kick you out, right? Vassalize or take everything. So we currently won. And huh. What if we transferred? What would happen? Mayor would like us. And we could transfer his vassal. Could we just take it from him? Imprison. We could also imprison him. But yeah, you might become a tyrant. We could revoke title. Revoke a title from your vassal infuriates him. Unless you have claims on the title, your prestige will cost you prestige and anger other vassals too. So this would piss off everyone. So we don't want to necessarily do that. So I think we're going to try just transferring the vassalage then. Because this dude liked me a lot, right? Yeah, Beaky is my dude. So I'm going to make him a vassal. And then this is going to get rid of him as vassal. Right? We lost our marshal. By the way, you hate me. Likely council position. Malcontent. We don't want a malcontent on it. Nelly is more likely to be Glory Hound. So I'm okay with that. You're just not as good at it. So sure, congratulations. Also too, let's get rid of our army. So did that work? Why did the transfer, why did that not work? I gotcha. I just gave him Becky. Whoops. Alright, well that is 100%. We should be able to go back here. I think we resign here and we can go back to January 1st. That's 100% why we didn't do what we were trying to do. Iron Man. Yeah, okay, so transfer vassalage basically meant I gave him control of my dude. So we definitely didn't want that. So let's just go ahead and continue with our January 1st save, which isn't going back that far. So, all right, let's not be an idiot this time. Okay, we're good. So I don't know why we're not actually taking control of him. Like, I don't understand why we're not kicking him out. Because it says we'll vassalize or take everything. But we're just choosing to vassalize. I want to actually... like, take control of everything. But it doesn't look like we can. So the problem with this now is our vassal hates us. And that's a problem. Buy favor, plot to kill. So I'm kind of like, hey, let's just try killing him. Because why not? He's got a little daughter who would then become his heir. The daughter's going to be pretty easy to kill. Yeah, she's only 2. Kids are pretty easy to kill in this game. So if I can get him killed, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and start a plot to kill. We're going to go here to Intrigue. I want to auto-invite people who will join my plot. And we have a couple green, I see. Some people you can buy and they'll help out. You don't need to get 100% to actually trigger it. But if you get a high enough, the higher the percentage, the more likely it is to trigger. So most people don't actually want to join this plot, which is interesting. Well, probably because I have a diplomacy of 1. What else can we do? We could try smoozing him. Our wife kind of likes us right now. So let's just try smoozing him to make him like me more. We could also antagonize him. At some point, he may try killing me or something like that. A son was born to Scrooge. Who is this? Your courtier. Oh, okay. Congratulations. Oh, hey, I actually got a prisoner. Gnome plot. Wait, this is on me. Aha! Good. Can we... We can't imprison him, right? So no one will eject. We only have a 31% chance of trying this. Can we raise our army before we do this? I don't know if that's possible. Okay, so we want to try imprisoning him. Yeah. All right, so let's get our army together because he might end up declaring war on us. The goal is he's probably going to end up rising up. I want to put him in prison because that's going to be an easy way to kill him. And then we can fabricate a plot and try killing his daughter. All right, so in prison. No one's going to object because he's the leader of a plot. My guards failed to capture, who'd now raised flag in rebellion. He has literally no flags. But what's going to happen now is this time when we take 100%, then we're going to capture him and he's going to go into my dungeon. So... yeah, let's do it, baby. So that's one way to do it. So other thing we want to do is, hey, I want to now start killing your kid. Because what's going to happen is when he dies, what's going to happen then is she's going to take control of the province. She actually doesn't hate me. So there is something to be said about that. I could just try grooming her to like me. Or we could also just kill her, because since she has no valid heir, I would then become heir of that title. Let's see if we can kill her. If we can kill her, we can kill her. If not, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If I can't kill a kid, I mean, it's probably worth being said that it's probably better just to make her like me, because if everyone finds out you're trying to kill people, bad things happen. So we also got to wrap up this episode. This first one we went really long with because, well, there was so much we were trying to do. So he ignored me. Okay, that's fine. We can't offer peace yet. Oh, we have to take both of his territories. I no longer want to schmooze you anymore. Wife, guess what? You're going to be schmoozed again. Hello, I love you, wifey. I am not leading armies. You're currently forbidden to lead armies. Is she currently forbidden to lead armies? She might actually be leading an army. Where are you at right now? She is at court in Ikea. Okay, good. I'm kind of surprised we haven't had a baby yet. It's been, you know, a year at least. So I dragged him in the dungeon. Cool. He now sits in the dungeon. We could execute him. The problem with this is, you know, everyone hates me if I do that. I could banish him, but once again, everyone hates that. So instead, what we're going to do is we could also torture him. We give him tortured so he loses a bunch of health. He'll hate me. And then we have a 25% chance of gaining cruel. I think all we're going to do is throw him into the abule. Basically the deepest point of the dungeon. So he's going to lose a lot of diplomacy. He's going to lose a lot of health, and we don't necessarily get any negatives for it. So now he should hopefully die before too long. Can I force you to become regent? Assign guardian. I want me to become your guardian. This is me. No, I want me. Can I pick me? No, because she will not accept. Well, yeah, because he hates me. So, well, that's always gonna happen. So, we don't want the claims there anymore. We want to go ahead and start grabbing claims here. Can we grab a title? So we have this duchy right here. The reason I'm going for there is because this guy I can declare war on. Oh, we can actually force vassalize him too. And we can also just straight conquest it. Because we have enough piety right now. No we don't. No, but we could force vassalize. Wait, no, why can't we? we need more prestige. So if we get enough prestige and or piety, we'll be able to conquer him. So let's go ahead and start working on this territory there. So we're going to wrap up this first episode here. We still don't have an heir, which is a little on the scary side, but things are going well. Our wife doesn't absolutely hate us, so that's good. So hopefully she starts popping out babies soon. We'll see. Now, this doesn't lower her... No, we're good there. Okay, yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, she was a scholarly theologian, so she does lose fertility because of that. Still, I think we're going to be okay. She has the same religion too, right? Nope, she's a different religion. So what we might want to do then is we could try flipping her. Research cultural tech, perform charity. Send your court to tend the lost sill, converting heretics and infidels. County religion, subject religion converted. We have a 32% chance of converting subjects. And that would be her. We would just lose the piety per month. I think we're going to try that. Because if I can convert her to my religion, she's going to like me a little better. And then maybe she'll get rid of the scholarly theologian. I don't know. But anyways, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button to the game comment, show your support. Let me know what you guys want to see in this series, and I'll see you guys next episode. Later, everyone.